Come on. I'm going to have to re-enter it, like the whole thing, because it's not playing yet. That was a weird noise. Heard your phone do that yet? Ginger's out there barking at the cows. Oh, it's Burr. God for the little buddy heater. Yeah, it's not working again. What is going on? That's strange. I might have to totally take it out and reset it. That sucks. Happy Sunday, Kathy. Can't get Instagram to work again. What's going on? Unless, let me see. Maybe I can do something here. I have to completely put Instagram in there again in my restream. It's not working. Welcome in, everybody. Just having some technical difficulties here on Instagram. What is that? Whoa. Getting feedback. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Gonna do some live readings. We're raising money. Coming down to the wire. I got to pay some bills. So need to raise at least $100 at least in the next couple of days. So hopefully that happens. If not, we had a chicken feed. And we just lost everybody on YouTube again. They come in and then they leave. Like, oh, readings for money. Okay. Isn't that weird? That is weird. Yeah. I don't know why that is. Kind of weird. Are you guys getting a weird background on my video? My live in the comment section? Oh, there we go. It went away. It was probably me being on twice, which is still weird. Why would it do that? I know, we're almost halfway through January. I know. What's up, Bill? I don't know why it's not working on Instagram. I'm gonna have to like completely take Instagram off and then put it back on. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Another Sunday. Man, the weeks just go by so fast. I say that a lot, but it's true. I don't know why your videos are getting blocked. What are you talking about? What is your content? That's kind of weird. I have that problem every once in a while, but then I just redo it. Yeah, I'm seeing his question right now. Just reacting to stuff. What are you reacting to? That has a lot to do with it. And if they feel like you're being harassing or making fun of somebody, they get weird about that too. I think TikTok's even worse about that, but
YouTube has gotten pretty bad about that.
Yeah, YouTube's really weird too. You can't even say certain words. Or they get mad at you. They block your stuff or demonetize.
Shadow banned, I'll let you shadow ban.
Yeah. It's a strange world we live in. That's for sure. Good morning, Tina. Let's hope to have a better live stream than the last time we went on here. It was slow. TikTok wasn't too bad. But Facebook last time was. Wah, 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 wah. She doesn't even know what she's barking at. Ava doesn't even know what she's barking at. They always bark during our lives. They're like quiet for 3 hours and then they were kind of barky this morning. Hello, Pam. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Hello, Amelia Davis. She takes her time eating. A dog that's really nitpicky. She'll like take a couple pieces and then leave it for a while. She buried her bowl yesterday with food in it. That was a big mess. God bless you, Amelia. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see here. Share this out And we're going to be doing some readings here today. So if we can get to 15 people in here, we'll play a game and we'll give away a reading. Actually, Anthony paid for a reading for someone. So Anthony Lewis donated a reading. So let's let a few more people get in here, and then we'll give that away. But if you want a reading, they're only $10. You just have to go to my link tree. It's in my description. You have to go to another scan Wednesday. Well, good luck. You'll be fine. We're doing good. Just trying to endure the slow time we've had the last couple months or month and a half. You hear that quiet? Sounds great. Till a train comes rolling through. I can't get this Instagram to work. Driving me nuts. Guess we could go live on somewhere else. Let's see. Go live on Rumble or let's see. Sending data. It's not sending data though. Oops. We'll try Rumble. That one's easier to go live on, but I kind of wanted to be on Instagram. Build that account up. Yeah, here comes the train. You heard it too, huh? As soon as I said, right on cue. Oh, we had a moment of quiet. No, it's pretty quiet around here most of the time. I'm kind of used to the trains. What are we doing today? If I can make any money, we can go to town, but if not, we're probably going to be chilling here, getting ready for class tonight. Gonna go clean up after the dogs, clean up the stuff the wind's blowing around. Yeah, there's plenty to do. Get rid of all this dirt in our kitchen, because it's starting to look like a desert in here.
Mhm. It's the only reason I hate
That
when it
song, yeah, I
rains,
got what you
it
said.
sticks to your feet.
I know.
Ugh. Train came right after you mentioned the song.
It did come after I mentioned it. Yeah, that's why I said it. So see, that was all synchronicity.
Mhm.
But it is funny, yeah. If you said that, the train did come.
Yeah.
I think we're going to study gemstones again tonight in class. So. It's just slow here, man. Like, what is going on? You know what? Let me see if I can share out here. You shared in all the groups, right?
In a lot of them. 13.
Yeah, that's a lot. All right, dogs. Enough of that. Because, you know, if we can't use Instagram, we're going back to widescreen.
Right.
Oops. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Yes, I know I'm sharing as Aaron Fowler and not Aaron Fowler Psychic Shaman. You don't need to remind me. Let's see. No, your gems are in a box since you're, yeah. Altar was knocked over by Tina. Dang it. Need to put a cloaking spell on Tina. Or not on Tina, but on your altar. Um, oh, no, I mean, probably got it. I just haven't looked yet. Nothing showed up yet, but I trust you. You always.
She's asking to pay up.
Oh, yeah, you can pay on PayPal. Sorry. Yeah, I PayPal. You just go to the link tree in the description. So it looks like where the title should be on my video or live stream. Or Norma can drop it in the. Norma's going to drop it in the comments right now. All right, who do I invite here? I'll invite Tammy. Rachel's already here, I think. Are you still here, Rachel? Tammy Lee. Tina's here, so I don't have to invite her. Let's see. There she is. Tina Taylor. Dina. Man, she's got a beautiful property. She lives here in Arizona, down south more. But she's got a cool pond. She takes pictures or does videos every night on the trail cam or whatever it is she's filming with. She'll get all kinds of animals in there. Whoops. What did I just do? It's slow in here. Don't everybody type at once.
Yeah.
I thought I just invited her. Weird. Look at Teresa's name in there. So weird to see her name. Haven't seen Wanda for a while. There's Anna. Crystal Marsh, there's somebody I haven't seen for a while. Wonder what happened to her. There's your mom. One of her accounts. Last day of the winds till the 17th. More housework for you today. Yeah, we've got some housework. We've got some vacuuming to do. Over the storm time, it's gotten really dusty in here, so a lot of dust cleanup. My cat opens a window every time I. All right, where else can I share? You already did New Earth. Oh, thank you, Pam. Did you have a question? Thank you for the $20. Oh, that's really going to help. Every bit helps. We need about $100 real fast within a couple of days. And there's another 20. So that's part of it. How your scan look? I think it's going to be good. They're going to want you to come back again, though. But I feel like it's going to go well. Probably won't use cards, but normal pull one. Yeah, I feel like it's going to come through clean. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to come through the way you want it to come through. I think it's just the worry and trying to, worrying about it before you go. Have you remain clean or not? What would you call it? Cancer free, right? In remission since we've been talking. Because I feel like it's positive. I think it's going to be a positive thing. I don't think you're going to have a problem with it. But yeah, they're going to continue to scan you just to make sure that's not coming back. So every once in a while, they're going to scan. But I really feel like it's going to go well. And you've done things and stayed positive and try to stay away from the worry, which is helping. But yeah, it's all you got the stepping through card Norma pulled for you. And that's just about, not being afraid of the unknown. Things are going to work out. See, she's got a little Merkaba right there at the center. This is just like harnessing your power. And your power is helping you stay healed and stay healthy. There you go. But it looks like it's going to go well, Pam.
Excuse me.
You shared where? Oh, you guys all shared there? Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Double shares. I think that's all I can share. If you guys already shared in those. You're praying. Well, you've been cancer free so far for a while, right? Hey, hello, Sunil. Since I've known you, right? And before that. I think you're still doing well. You're feeling good, right? Feeling healthy? Yeah, New Earth. Man, that's a delay on comments. That, I mean, I could only try to understand how that'd feel. Having it and then getting rid of it, or going into remission and then worrying about it. But you've done a pretty good job. Oh, thank you, Camilla. I feel blessed when you can watch me. Okay, Camilla. Awesome. Off to a good start today. I'll be a little less stressed. Oh my God. Sometimes this time of the year is good. Sometimes it's not. It's just hit and miss. It just depends. The last two Christmas seasons have been pretty good. And, we made it through with the help of small supporters and big supporters. We made it through. And you guys know who you are. A lot of you are in here right now. You had radiation from a tiny spot. I think you're going to be good. Yeah. Because I feel like even that tiny spot was just because of it, just to make sure, getting it ahead of time. Good afternoon, Nancy. Oh, thank you, Camilla. Thank you. Oh, and Sunil sent in too. Thank you for the 10, Camilla. Thank you for the $12.99, Sunil. So we'll do Camilla and then Sunil. All right. Does that work for you guys? Did you have a question, Sunil? I mean, Camilla? Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Sunil. You're right after Camilla. You're in your 60s and a Libra. Awesome. There's another person in here that's a Libra. That'd be Tina. Libras are cool. My mom was a Libra. My sister's a Libra. Okay, we'll look at it. Relationship with your twin's father. What's his first name, Camilla? Okay, so Norma, can you post the you pay through my link tree, you can pay through either PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And Norma's gonna leave that. You can copy and paste it and then put it in your browser and it'll take you right to it. Or you can look in my description. You're on YouTube, so you can just look in my description right below the video.
Oh, it's also in the comments on YouTube too.
Oh, it's in the comments too on YouTube. So you tap there. Readings are $10. If you want to leave more, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. So, I don't know if memory serves me, Camilla. We've looked into him before, right? He was kind of going off the deep end. Oh, guess we're done shuffling. The bridge didn't work. It didn't bridge. Okay, so I got the Three of Pentacles, which means he's working on things. He could backslide a little bit though, but the Three of Pentacles is about work. It's about putting in the work. As far as this goes, as far as your question, I feel like he's putting in the work to be better. He's got some depression problems, which don't we all, but some are worse than others. And you want me to send it to you like when we're offline, when I'm not live? You got the Page of Pentacles, which is next, which is like him making a point to show you he's getting better. He's not out of the woods yet, but I feel like he's getting better. I feel like he's got enough love for you and your kids that he really wants to make a better, make better choices. I think he's still, like I said, he's still in kind of this place where he's doing better, but he still has these kind of residual like negativity coming back, like through memories or whatever it is, or not feeling good enough about himself, not like being really, really hard on himself, and that kind of leads him into that negative cycle. And that's what this card's about. The Seven of Swords. It's like at one time he took so much and was so greedy that he had to leave some things behind, and some things, kind of right back up in his face. He's kind of going through his own dark night of the soul, really, if you know what that means, which is reflection. But I feel like he's getting better. And then Norma pulled this card for you. This is the power card. It says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yeah. I mean, if he's, set your boundaries. If he's not doing well, he needs to, maybe give him some space from his kids, and I think that will help. But I do feel like he is still kind of going through this inner battle. But he is making a conscious effort to change it. So where he was 2 months ago is not where he is now. I feel like he's improved, made improvements. And when you see those small improvements, know those are small wins. Hopefully that resonated with you. Is he being a little bit more open now, or talking a little bit more about his issues? When you see that, I feel like you're going to see that that's a good sign. Like it's a step in the right direction. He by no means is out of his own, inner conflict yet, but I feel like he's working through it. All right, puppies, that's enough. All right, so did you want me to send you a reading, or do you want me to just give it to you right here? Hello, Mystic Nikki. You have a wonderful day as well. How many are in line? Just one. So you'd be right after this one. And I think if Nancy finds it, but there's definitely love there, but yeah, boundaries. Like, I mean, when it comes to the relationship, I would keep it just platonic right now. Like, you're the parents of twins. I wouldn't get too involved with him, because I feel like it will still be toxic. What's up, Steven? Happy Sunday. But yeah, there's a time when you need to put your foot down and say, you know what, enough is enough, no more. The link, yeah, we'll have you. Well, she might not get it because it's right above your first comment, Nikki. See that link tree that Mystic Shaman 2 left? That's the link where you go, or it's in the description. You're on YouTube, it's in the comments, and it's in the description to my link tree. It was a good live stream today. Thank God. Thank you all who are paying for readings. You don't know how much it's helping right now. I couldn't sleep at all last night. I kept thinking, oh God, how am I going to get this bill paid on time? I get a little weird about it, but because there was a time in my 20s when I just quit paying my bills. I mean, it was because I didn't have a job at that point, but yeah, that's no fun to owe and be late. Blessings and tidings to you, Stephen. Yeah, Camilla, he's lost. He's feeling lost. I think it's like, he needs to quit going back to his old habits. And I think a lot of this has to do with his fear. He'll just go sabotage shit. It's not, he's got to get out of that mode, which I feel like he will, but right now he's not out of it. He's working on it, but he's still going to backslide. You're welcome. Thank you for paying for a reading. We're about, what do we got? Three readings today? Pam, Camilla. So we're halfway to our goal. And Sunil. Halfway to our goal. For today. There'll be another goal in the next couple of days. I have to pay more bills. This spring, God, the truck stuff and the generator stuff or power stuff I had to pay for. I'd be living out here like a friggin' wild animal. Kind of set me back a little. Just a little. But the truck's working. Knock on wood. Still some work that needs to be done up, but it's running now. Our heater's working. Our power's working most of the time, unless it's cloudy. We need to buy chicken feed today.
If we're going to town today, yeah. It's only maybe a day or two left out there.
Maybe we have to wait a day or two. I've been having to go to town a lot too, so it's kind of, we'll see. We'll see. We'll probably go live a little bit later too. Yeah, don't forget Anthony. I usually don't. If I do forget, I just get them on the next one. Just kind of wanted to wait for a few more people to get in here, but because it's just hard to play this game without a few people, at least like 15 people in here.
Shows there goes the $20 chicken feed.
Yeah. I wasn't factoring in chicken feed though for my goal. It was like pay your bill for your tires, pay your bill for your credit cards. That's what I was thinking. And then I got to pay car insurance coming up too on the 15th, I think. Yeah, don't keep going down that same cycle, Camilla. All right, Pam. Good luck. You're going to do fine. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. Thank you, Stephen, for inviting or tagging. Welcome, Andrew. Well, hello, Tammy. Welcome back. How you been? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Tammy, for the $20. This is a great live stream. It's really going well. All right, just to check in, you want some check in on your energy? Oh, Mystic Nikki, did you find it? Did you find the link? Ooh, we're almost at. Yeah, let's do it now. Okay. So we've got 14 people in here. Stick around because you can win a live reading. They're the ones that are $10 or more. Norman's going to write down a 3-letter word. Whoever gets that 3-letter word in comments first one we see, will win the mini reading. So you can put as many comments as you want. Just one 3-letter word per comment. Oh, that one's going to be fun.
I've seen people guess this.
I mean, you've been playing crossword too much.
Should I tell the moderators?
No, because we don't have enough people in here right now, so they can play. Send it to your messenger. Yeah, mods can play this time. We only have like 15 people in here, so the mods are included in that number. Okay. Ooh. First card is the flute. It's like, not that you live for other people, but I feel like you're really being your authentic self now. Like you really know that that's your purpose, is to be 100% yourself. And this is a flute card. Express yourself when you need to. Sometimes you hold back, and sometimes we should, but I think a lot of the times you hold back and you shouldn't. Like you should actually just say it, express what's on your mind. But this is about your purpose. I mean, you got the sacred site next. It's like you're truly following your path and what you should be doing and where you're fulfilled. And so keep going this way. Then you got the Vision Quest card, which is like going out and searching the unknown or seeking the unknown, learning from it. The Vision Quest is about seeking answers. And I think you're doing that. It's not like that shamanic way of living, right? Where we're always constantly learning, one foot here, one foot in the other realms, but we're learning more. We're gaining more of an understanding because we keep visiting these places or keep seeking that unknown. And you're doing great with it. And then because of this, the radical expansion. So things are going to expand in your life even more when it comes to your spiritual pursuits and gifts and healing. So as far as I see, your energy is good. Just express yourself. And I think that's in your healing. And I feel like you're going to expand this year with it. So looks good. Here you go, honey. We don't usually use this word, but it's used. It's one of those Norma doozies.
Yeah.
Probably all that she could think of, but I mean, it's only 3 letters, so hone in. That's what your intuition's for. You're very welcome, Tammy. Thank you. Hello, Cheryl. She says, "Yay, the game." Tina says, "Brah." Kathy's gonna give you shit over this one when somebody finally gets the word. And yeah, I do teach a class every Sunday night. It's an intuitive development class, and it is at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you want to sign up, you just have to go to. Ooh, somebody's
better off.
really close. No clues yet,
Other than one person's one letter.
but one person's one letter off. I'll say that. Yeah,
Oh, Kathy got it.
Kathy got it. Boom. It was Elm. How did I know Kathy was going to get it? See, the mods are way too good at this game. Do I take Square? No. I take well. How you usually pay me through something else, isn't it? PayPal or something, or Cash App? I don't take Square because I don't trust Square. No, you got it already, Kathy. It was Elm. Good job.
Cheryl's one letter off.
Yeah, Cheryl said Elf, and then said somebody's one letter off. How about that for another Norma doozy?
Donate to Andrew.
Donate to Andrew. All right, Andrew. Well, she just donated a reading. Well, Anthony donated the money for the reading. She donated because she won. So Anthony and Kathy just donated to you for you to have a reading. So if you want a general reading, just let me know general. If you have a specific question, go ahead and ask it in the comments. Hello, Trisha. Yeah, Kathy's pretty good at this game. Really good at this game. So is Tina. We're gonna have to make Candy over on TikTok. She needs to be entered into the mods because she shows up enough. But she's getting really good. She's winning like almost every time I'm live. Like, okay, we got to give other new people a chance. But when there's not that many people in here, we'd let the mods play because the game is better with more people.
Right.
General? Okay. Oh, you sucker. I don't know what she's barking at. Nothing again.
Cows probably.
Probably cows, yeah. They're out wandering around. We've never had cows in the winter.
I've noticed there's been more cow carcasses too, so like it's probably a reason.
Maybe. All right, this one's for Andrew. All right, Andrew, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You also got the Vision Quest card. Okay, right now I feel like you've been planning your future. You're getting to a point where you really know what you want. You know, it's kind of like a 10-year plan. You got the Vision Quest that's being open to new things. learning new things, picking up new knowledge, new wisdom. Sometimes ancient wisdom that you forgot, but it's like you're going to be reminded. Um, and because you've kind of taken some bold steps in your life and taken some risks, I feel like that's going to pay off. You get the upper world next, which is the future, and that is in the present position. So right now, this is about looking to the future, making plans that are going to set you up 10 years from now, like a 10-year plan, long-term plans. And I get the earth card, which is nurturing, which is grounding. So maybe you've been putting a lot of work and time and energy into planning and to, making your life better and others around you. Sometimes we got to take a step or slow down and just ground. That's coming up soon for you. So grounding before we crash. Right? We don't want to crash with our energy. We want to be aware that we are getting to that point, and then we ground. And we can do this through meditation, just doing something that kind of grounds you to earth, like you feel that connection to earth. And let's see what Norma pulled for you. The crystal keys. Yep, opportunities. You have what it takes. Just put your plan in action, and be patient. It's coming. This is about more like long-term plans, not short-term. Hello, Dr. Guadalupe Vanderhorst Rodriguez. Welcome in. And for those just coming in, we are doing readings. They're only $10 readings. They are mini readings, $10 or more. If you want a reading, just pay at the link in my description, my link tree. It's in my description on YouTube and Facebook. And then and everybody who pays for reading their name does get entered into a contest. Every month we give away a 20-minute private session. So if you are interested and it really helps us out, hopefully we can help you out with the guidance or the information that comes through. We usually do. Consult with devils and witchcraft. I've talked to a witch before, but a couple of witches. I actually talked to one online the other day on the live. She's Wiccan. I don't think that's evil. And devils, I don't know. I think there's plenty of devils in this world that a lot of us follow and we shouldn't. But not in here. That's not what we do. We're here to be positive. We don't get stuck in those paradigms. What's that? Somebody sent stars?
No.
Oh, you're talking about 100%. Yeah, thank you, Aunt. Thank you, Andrew. That's what I've been hearing. Yep, it's not evil. It's like anything else. You can use religion for evil too. It's being used for evil right now,
Right.
like from the highest places. So you want to know where evil and devils are?
Mhm.
Oh, just look up. I believe in a creator. I believe in God. Look, we got a couple Wiccans. I guess I do consult with witches. What are you going to do with us now? Are you going to burn us at the stake? Now you can cook me a steak, but you don't get to burn me at the stake. There's always got to be one in here. Guess that just keeps the balance, right? I actually believe in a feminine and masculine aspect of God. So I do believe it because just like us, it takes a man and a woman to create life. So they've pretty much gotten rid of all that, Some of them are still they'll worship Mary or whatever. I don't think we should be worshiping anything. Like that's fanatical. You can be grateful, have gratitude for it, but worshiping is anybody who want you to worship them is just a cult. I don't care if they're known as religions or not. They're cults. Like what's that? The Life of Brian. Oh my God, is that the one where they're hitting themselves in the head with that paddle? They're like monks, cracking themselves in the head. I mean, you got to watch The Life of Brian. Or what's the other one that I like? I like all Monty Python stuff, but yeah, and there's some Christians that truly, I mean, I get it. Like they live like Jesus would, and that's good. I think that's a good thing to strive for. But there's a lot that are like, don't come on my live stream telling me how wrong I am. Like, what are you, a crusader? Like, what are you going to save the world from demons? Well, you better go look up. Look to the leaders. You want to see some real demons? There they are. They'll lie, they'll cheat. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they do whatever they want. They don't care about anybody but themselves. You can see it, it's plain as day. Yeah, God is everything. I mean, God is going outside and smelling the flowers. That is God. God is you. God is me. I feel like I'm going to break into a Christian song right now. God is the whole family. No, but it's true though. At least for my opinion and my, you know, all that one or two verses in the Bible got everybody messed up. The necromancers talk to the dead. How dare you? You're supposed to be blind and just listen to what is being taught to you. Don't look into anything. Don't further search it out and seek your own knowledge on it. That would be blasphemy. Yeah, that's basically what this is all about. That's what I do. That's how I heal, mostly emotionally and mentally. And energetically, sometimes physically. It's kind of all of the above, but it's just amazing. It amazes me how people get that stuck in something. I'm like, man, really? A lot of it's fear. They need that protection. Pray to Odin, Freya, and Gaia. Pray to the Norse gods. Well, Gaia wasn't a Norse, or was she a god, Norse god, or was she a Greek god? She was the daughter of. No, I think she's one of the higher mothers. She was the second generation of gods. Yep. That's what I'm trying. It's like breaking people out of a spell because there's so many that are in that spell right now. They get offended if you talk about something different than they do or difference of opinion. It's like we can all get along and still have differences in opinions. None of us agree completely with each other. That's what makes life cool. It's what makes it, interesting. Like I said before, I think it really comes down to follow the rule, be good to people, and be good to yourself. Talk to Human and Moonin. Books of the Bible been omitted. I think it's just a storybook. Yeah, I think it's a storybook myself as well. It was written by men and women, but mostly men, if you think about it. Yeah, they're stories, they're parables. That's 100%. Religion is a way to make money and control people. Until you get to those smaller churches that really believe. Like I don't know who I was telling us about this the other day, but there's a woman on TikTok, and she was calling like all these mega churches and all these and the bigger and the smaller ones too, like churches of all different types. and every time she'd say, like she was telling them, I've got a child and I need formula. The little churches were like, yeah, I'll give you that out of my pocket. The big churches were like, yeah, you have to go through this whole process and you got to do
Before
this
we
and you got to
give it
do that.
to them.
So the child would have, been starving by the time it's all approved. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You grew up with your native Alaskan grew up with grandparents travel and preach. So you grew up with evangelical grandparents, which there's nothing wrong with that. My great grandparents were like deep into like the Mormon religion. They were both temple workers. One was a patriarch, which is like they give everybody their patriarchal blessings, which is like basically reading the future. You pulling one for Melissa. Good to see you, Melissa. How you been? I'm just like, you know what? I think everybody has their own little expression of what the way things should be, and I think that's the way we see it. But like people that believe in Jesus, they're going to see Jesus a lot of the times when they pass over, just to help them cross over. Jesus is an archetype which we've created that spirit, even if he wasn't around here in real life. But I can see many different Christ figures throughout history that stood up for the right things. So, ooh, you got the heart chakra unfurling back to love. So focus on that heart chakra today. Bring in that abundance of love and also abundance of finances. It means both, but yeah, focus on that heart chakra today. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't raised with, I mean, my mom was religious. My grandma was religious. My mom wasn't as religious, but she still went to church. But I mean, look at what churches do, what they do to people, at least the bigger ones. They get them in a place where they feel like they have to go tell somebody you're working with the devil. Like, come on, stop it. I'll be good to you. You be good to me. Let's sit down and break bread together. You know, let's talk to each other. Let's learn from each other. Yeah, you can get a reading, Melissa. Thank you. That's it. When they always bring it to like one, it's just like think about it in the world. Centralization is not good for the all for
Yeah.
everybody because it makes everybody have to do the same thing the same way.
Mhm.
That's what they did. What I feel like they did was back in those ancient times, there were a lot of, yeah, it was plural. What do they call it? Plural, like you said. Um, instead of just one, like you need to follow this one, or you know there's a name for it, I just can't remember what it is now. There's monoism, which is what we're under right now, is monoism, which is one, follow one God, which isn't even true that way because they're talking about God and then Jesus. And yeah, I could send it to you, bro. I figured you wanted. As soon as I'm done, I will. Like I kind of do dig like the ancient Greek mythology and Norse mythology because there were different gods for different things. One god cared for like the oceans and the waters. One god cared for the air. Yeah, you're not religious like that, Melissa. I know that. You're a lot more open. Polly, there you go. Dr. Guadalupe. Yep. Polyism. Yep. Thank you. Your terrible spelling. No, you just your thumb isn't the J right next to the L? It's pretty close to the L or the F. Is it on the keyboard?
I think so.
I think it is. I do that all the time. Then I send it. I'm like, oops, that's not too close, but it's probably what happened. Yes, we need to be more open-minded and open to other. I really dig like Eastern religions, but even then, when you get to that point, you start to see that they're like saying everybody needs to follow their master, and I don't like that either. But I do like a lot of what they teach. Like they teach more about Dharma than dogma. I didn't ever watch that, but I think I saw one episode maybe. Yeah, Norse feels right, and there's like African religions too that nobody like. What's that one? Animism. I think it's animism. That's a pretty interesting one too. But from the day I can remember, like when I was little, watching people go to church was like, everybody really gathers up and follows the same thing like that. I was just never one of those keep up with the Joneses. And I felt like that's what a lot of people went to church for, especially in Utah. There's a lot of Mormons that don't want to go to church and they go because you get certain things, you get a lot of
Certain
help
perks.
and certain perks if you go. They look after their own, which I get it, but they don't, that's nothing wrong with that. But
Right.
it just creates phony people or hypocritical people. But as I was saying earlier, yes, I do teach a class on metaphysics every Sunday night. You can sign up on my website, which is www.psychicshaman333.com, and just look for the Metaphysical Mystics page. That's the class, and we have class every Sunday night, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 hour a week. Tonight we're going to be talking about gemstones. So if you're interested, let me know and I can send you a link. Send me a message. You're originally from Utah. You're raised Mormon, so you know. I don't have anything against like most Mormons. It's just the higher ups in these churches are really not good people. They're really not. They're the people that like truly like believe and they just live their life and it's not a status thing. I get it. Like I come from a lot of Mormon, like my family, I've got Mormon pioneer ancestors, so I was around it all my life. Growing up in Utah, you're not gonna not be around it.
Right. At least a little.
Yeah. What part of Utah are you from, Barbara? Thank you, Tina. Glad you like it. Yep, Tina's in the group, in the class. Kathy's in the class. We have Anthony's in the class, and Nas is in the class. All very cool people. I like it, Melissa. They're power hungry, man. Mostly need status since they're lacking penises
And power.
and power.
Yeah.
Ogden, okay. I grew up in Layton, and then I moved to Ogden later. Me and Norma lived in Ogden, this big old house.
Yeah.
It was old, but it was kind of fun. It was hard to heat. It was expensive to
Yeah.
heat. But yeah, I know good old Ogden Tigers. And who else? And there's Ben Lomond. That's where we used to play a lot of music, was in Ogden on 25th Street. Yeah, and then you think about like the higher ups, those leaders. I mean, those people are like generationally abused.
Mhm.
You don't get that higher up until you know, that higher status unless you have come through that, like, what they call it, bloodline,
Mhm.
bloodline, weirdos. Yeah, Brewski's probably. How old are you, Barbara, if you don't mind my asking? You probably did see me at Brewski's. We played there a few times. And we played the Kokomo. No, we never played the Kokomo, did we? I hung out at the Kokomo
No, we
with my
did once.
mom. Did we
Did
play
we?
the Kokomo once? I don't remember. We played a lot of different gigs. We played the biker bar. It used to be called Rodex, and then it turned into what was it called after that? We played it, whatever it was called after that. It was a biker bar. Bikers liked us. They liked our music. I hung out at Brewski's. We played what's that little one? The Sand Trap. Played that a few times. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Wine Cellar.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my mom called it the Country Club because that's where they hung out, but it wasn't called the Country Club. It's the one it's on 25th, but it's on the east side of Washington. So you go up like a block. I can't remember what that place was called, but we played there a few times too. We played the Lamplight. Man, we played like pretty much every bar in town, and then Salt Lake too. You'll never tell. Did you know Lillian Taylor? She was pretty big in Ogden bar scene. I mean, she was very accomplished, but she liked hanging out at certain bars. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it either, and I should. I should know that name. What was you? You were in there. We played in there once when I knew you. We used to play in there, and they have this thing called Power Hour on Friday. It was like their um, I'm blanking with things.
Yeah, I am too.
Like their happy hour, and we just made tips, and we made a lot of money just in tips. Like they didn't even pay us for a while, and we were like, "Okay, dude, you need to pay us, and we'll make tips too." You know, when we played there long enough. Did I see what, Sunil? I did see your question, and like you said, did you want me to send it? Did you want me to send it to your messenger? Yeah. Why can't I remember that? I should know it.
Stop talking about music days for a while. So now
Yeah. I remember one time we were at Brewski's and we got done playing, and they paid us. They paid us like $400. And Norma was a little tipsy, and she's like, "They should pay you like 600." We got in a big argument. I'm like, "Babe,
Well,
that's
no,
all they
because he
pay."
wanted to wait to even pay you till you played both days. Like, no,
That's true.
we already played today, so pay for today.
Hello, Lisa. Did I ever know Mark Hood or John Barker? Those names sound familiar. You know who Danny Weldon is, or I was just about to ask you names too. Dan Weldon, and I didn't know him that well. I think I met him like once. Brad Wheeler. Brad Wheeler was the manager of Brewski's for a while, but he's like, his family is like really, really well off. It's 11-11 right now. His family's really well off. They have Wheeler Farms, and I think they sell like tractors too. Oh, thank you, Melissa. No, I didn't see it yet, but I will see it here in a second. I see it right there. And Carla paid too. Thank you, Carla. Oh, that's Camilla. Okay. Thank you, Melissa, for the $25. Oh, I think we're reaching our goal. Gonna be able to pay for some chicken feed today. I don't have to be really careful with the money. I have to be very clever. Yes, I did. Did you have a question, or you just want a general reading, Melissa? $11-11 on 111. That is 111, isn't it? What's the ones? Bringing it in, as Norma would say.
Bring it in. All that good stuff.
All right. Yeah, that's why I was shuffling these cards. I do these are for general readings. Like Eminem would say, I'm cleaning out my closet, right? The feathers card is about cleansing. It's about just kind of organization around the house, but organization within the self, like emotionally, mentally. The feathers is like a card for cleansing. And you got the water card in here too, which is also showing me that you're going through a cleansing. Put up that shield though. You got the medicine shield right now. You're getting some psychic attacks, or if you are, put that shield up and block all that crap because it's unnecessary. You don't need to have it. You don't need it. It's like random psychic attacks happening. If you're feeling those, sage, put your shields up and you should be fine. And then you got the water card, which is about expression, but I really feel like it was this is more about your cleansing and purging. You're getting rid of a lot of that negativity that you maybe have carried around for way too long. Your head's been hurting badly? Huh? Hands. You need heat. And you got the fire card, Solaris Sublime. This is about the balancing of energies, but it's also about following your passions, getting back to that. Even if you're just doing it a little bit at a time, like a little bit a day, it's time to get back into where you feel like you have purpose and meaning. If it's swelling, you need ice. But I know I got this bump on me. I think I don't know. It just showed up a couple months ago. It won't go away. I think it's like a carotene buildup from what I read. All right, Barbara. That'd be great. Great to see a fellow Utah. You have a great day. And hugs to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, usually with the swelling, you get the swelling down, then you give it heat. And you get the swelling down, you give it heat. I just know this from like coaching Little League football, and they'd always get bruises and swelling, and I miss that. Little League coaching was fun. It got way too competitive, but where I'm like having to tell the coaches, okay, dude, this is not about you. This is about the kids. Like, quit making it about you. Like you're the best coach, and you need your Hall of Fame induction to the Little League Hall of Fame. There's no such thing, but got to shield the new house. There you go. What was that? Those bare windows, cat night geek. What? Rephrase that, Melissa. But it's getting a little hot on my leg. Norma's still bundled up in her Sherpa gear. Her, what do you call them again? Her blanket coat. She loves it. Sherpy. So see, it is Sherpa gear.
Yeah.
Bare windows. Okay, gotcha. I remember when I was a kid at my grandparents' house, my aunt still lived there. She was under 18. And she had this huge owl that just sat outside for God, just outside of her window for probably a couple of weeks. There's pictures of it somewhere, but I remember seeing that thing. It was one of those horned owls. You're looking at the progress of the house. Pitch black. It gets pitch black. You don't have any street lights where you're at? You guys a little bit off grid or rural? It gets pitch black out here when there's no moon. When there's a moon, you can see a lot. When there's no moon, you can get lost in the dark out here. Neighbors aren't close by. Oh, and you're feeling watched? That's always freaky. Probably them spirits out there. We don't usually play a game until we get at past 15. The reason we played the first one was because Anthony donated for somebody to get a reading. So they're only $10. It's not going to break anybody, is it?
I mean, this day and age.
I mean, it might break me right now, but no, not because of today. It's not. But yeah, if we can get 15 in here soon, yeah, it is kind of spooky when you feel like you're being watched. When I first got here, I kind of felt that from this abandoned trailer over by us.
Mhm. I got used to it.
I don't pick up as much energy from there. I mean, I still do, but I used to pick up like an old skinny man's energy, like I don't know, kind of. I don't want to say disturbed, but kind of creepy. Ooh, this has got to go off. It's burning my leg. We'll turn it back on in a few minutes. No problem, Andrew. Well, everybody, I think this is last call. So if anybody wants a reading, let me know. If not, we're going to sign off, and I've got to go make a video, short video. And thank you all for being here. This was a really good live stream. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. I think you helped us reach our $100 goal today. So I appreciate that. I think we're close. But anyway, have a great day, and much love to all of you. And we will see you very soon. Until next time.